This week, GCN are here in Tuscany, Italy for the UCI Road World Championships. We'll be bringing you our usual daily features, and for the first time, we're also going to be including some actual race coverage in them too. The championships kicked off with the trade team time trial, a discipline that was introduced last year, and the defending champions in both the women's and the men's events took victory again. In the women's trade team time trial, Specialized-Lululemon took their second consecutive victory. They actually posted an average speed of over 50 kilometers an hour, which is the first time a women's squad has ever done this in a team time trial. Additionally, their average speed put them on track for 19th in the men's race, which would put them ahead of World Tour squad AG Désert and all the continental squads that were invited, which we think is pretty impressive stuff. On the men's side, Omega Pharma-Quickstep also defended their title. They took a really close victory from Orica-Greenedge, with Team Sky 3rd, BMC 4th and Radio Shack Leopard placing 5th. Omega Pharma had been up at every time split until the penultimate one, where Orica-Greenedge slipped ahead by 1.5 seconds. Omega Pharma overturned this in the last 15k to take victory by the narrowest of margins, just 0.8 of a second, showing that marginal gains really do count in disciplines such as the team time trial. We've listed our top 10 riders to watch across all events and all categories this week. Why not comment and let us know who you think we've missed? Regardless, we're expecting some truly spectacular battles on some great courses. The Tour of Britain was the final opportunity for many top riders to polish their form ahead of the Worlds. Dan Martin took the start after crashing out of the Vuelta, and Bradley Wiggins was using it to sharpen up before his run at the time trial gold this week. Also using the race to fine-tune their form were the Yates twins, two British under-23s. Simon and Adam Yates have had a stellar season that saw Simon take 2 stage victories at the Tour de l'Avenir last month, and Adam placed second overall. Simon extended his winning run, taking victory on the Tour of Britain's first ever mountaintop finish on Haytor in Devon. We're expecting both the Yates brothers to be up there amongst the favourites for the under-23 road race later this week. Mark Cavendish was also on form at the Tour of Britain. He took 3 stage wins on stages 4, 7 and 8 to extend his career total of stage wins at the Tour of Britain to 10, which is actually the same number of years that the Tour of Britain's now been running. Cav has said he's going to come to the Worlds and work as a domestique for Chris Froome to pay him back for all the good work he did as part of the team when Cav won the Worlds in 2011 on the Copenhagen course. Bradley Wiggins took a fine overall victory. You may even say that it was a quintessentially British win as he established his gap in Stage 3's 10-mile time trial. It was dumping with rain in Stage 3 and Wiggins took a lot of risks in the final corners to bring home the overall victory. Now, you don't need to take as many risks as Wiggins, but you can certainly polish up your cornering technique in the wet by going to our latest how-to.
Be careful at this point though, because the brakes can then grab suddenly as the water is cleared off. If you're mid-corner, this grab can be enough to cause you to lose traction, hence the importance of braking early.
Now it's time for something a little bit different. We all love mountain biking at GCN, but we don't often get a chance to cover it. But this week we feel it's worth doing. The final round of the UCI Downhill World Cup took place in Leogang, Austria, and it was a really close run thing. Going into the final round, Brit G. Atherton held the overall lead, but was closely followed by Canadian Steve Smith. All Smith needed to do to take overall victory was beat G. Atherton. It came down to the last run of the last round of the World Cup this year. Smith flew down and actually beat Atherton by over 3 seconds. Atherton placed 4th, Smith won the round, and Smith, aged just 23, became the first ever Canadian to take the overall World Cup downhill victory. It wasn't all bad news for the Athertons at Leogang though. G's sister Rachel took a convincing overall win, having placed 2nd in the last round. Finally, it's time for Tweet of the Week. This week's tweet doesn't come from a rider, but comes from author and journalist Richard Moore. Nairo Quintana on a Ryanair flight to Pisa. Okay, so the lack of legroom perhaps not so much of an issue for him, but come on. Like I said earlier in the show, we're going to be bringing you actual race coverage, so do comment and let us know what you'd like to see. Thanks for watching. Hello.
Hi. I'm Italian.
You must be a bit hot today.
Yeah.
In addition, we will also head up the Swiss team for the road race on Sunday. Lucy Garner. Garner, a 2-time winner in 2011 and 2012 at junior level, will be making her first appearance